Good morning. It's a wonderful day in our neighborhood, to quote Mr. Rogers. We got our first measurable snow. I don't know, maybe a couple inches, but the ground is pretty warm. Streets and sidewalks are all clear, but the grass has a nice covering of snow, and oh, it's so gorgeous to see it on some of the pine trees in my neighbor's yard, and our bare branches in our backyard. Just the God's creative ability causes you to say, "How great thou art indeed." As we are winding up week 4, I am uh, interested in that whole process of making change because I see so many ministry leaders make changes in poor manners. And the wisdom that we get from Dr. Chand, his video, his writing, uh, from the book that we looked at, I think it was last week, uh, One Size Doesn't Fit All by McIntosh. We see that changes need to be made with great sensitivity to the culture of a specific ministry or a church as a whole. As you think about that, uh, I've seen excellent ideas bombed because they were not approached well. So the paper for this week is a practice that I think is so needful for us to think through. Now, you may never implement this, but I want you to think through that process. And as I elaborated Monday, let me reiterate what I said. Number one, you need to clearly state the proposed change. That would be nice if you put proposed change in bold so I can quickly see that. And then number two, specify the steps in the process to, and again, make that bold. And oh, I forgot step two. Specify why you want to make this change and what are its benefits. What's your thinking about that? I've made bad mistakes by not explaining why to fellow ministry participants. So you need to explain why, and then you specify the steps. And then four, describe how you will implement each step. So I'm going to tell the congregation, the elders, and I have been praying about changing the time of the service. And here are the reasons. I want them to have some time to think that through, and that one of these days we will probably modify the starting times of the service. That way everybody can get on the same page. And then number five, address possible obstacles to making the changes. And six, how long do you think it will take to implement this process? So those are just a practical worksheet for you to deal with. And you will look back on this experience and say, that was very profitable. I hope you've looked at the sample pastor report that I had in the extra resources for this week. It's a great way to show accountability and transparency as you minister with people. I also want to urge you to download those uh, questions from the Alumni Association of Dallas Seminary. Yes, I'm a Dallas Seminary grad, but I got my doctorate at Trinity. But I think these questions are powerful and they're insightful. Um, it's not whether or not I can sing good, it's whether or not I agree with your philosophy of ministry and theology. Those are crucial questions for you to ask. I have turned down positions because I could not, with integrity, endorse the the preaching of the pastor or the philosophy of ministry. Those are crucial issues. So, think through. Have a great weekend. Worship with God's people. Be an encouragement to somebody as you gather this weekend. God bless you.